On today's episode of From the Raptors, football is back. We'll start it off with college football with FTR SMITTY. Then Mitch and I will give our picks and predictions for week 1 of the NFL season. We have 3 bobs and a wow of things people say at sporting events, and we'll round it out with OGT. Let's get it! You get a 20-second break in between each one, and then you get a 5-minute break, and you gotta run 5 more.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know how the fuck I made it.
You know how I'm starting this, right?
That was our line.
Yeah, you started it.
I'm going back to it. All right.
Throwing it back.
Never passed it.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Give me a clap. All right.
Week 1.
And welcome. Season 3.
Season 3.
Season 2 of FTR was a fever dream. We had a lot of highs, a lot of lows.
But we're back. Ultimately, we're back.
Everyone's been asking, and we keep saying it every episode, but I feel like you can feel it in the air.
That football is back.
Yeah, that we are back, and we're going to...
We have been saying football's back for about a month now.
Yeah. Before we get started, no more holidays in Season 3. No more numbers.
Okay, that's fine.
After
with me.
40s, there's no good numbers.
Right.
Sorry, Tyler Hansborough. And
Fair.
Manny... Let's get them all out right now. No, let's not do 50 through 99.
We could do like... Nah, never mind. If we're not doing
That's-
birthdays...
We'll bring birthdays back, but for now, we have something more important. Let's address it. You are now all biz deal.
Yeah. Suit and tie.
I was going to wear a suit, but I thought you'd be pissed. We've been walking on eggshells around here as an entire FTR community. But we're good now.
We're good.
But for clarification, Thurston has a job for this season. And that job is you are the police of things that we can and can't say. The second we say it, you say that's all.
I want you wearing a safety vest in here.
I want Thurston to kind of be like an RA.
Yeah.
Like if you see a beer around me, I'm done. That's a write-up.
Ticket?
Yep.
Okay.
And after
That's a 1 episode suspension.
1 ticket,
Can we do like a hat?
Hey, we don't do 2-strike penalty. First one's a warning.
second one's a slap on the wrist. Third one, you're done for a week.
Okay.
No, your first one, you get 2 automatic losses on your picks.
Oh, I like that.
And so we're back. We don't have the records from last year.
I won though.
You did win. Record doesn't matter. It's
Hey, defending my crown. So me and Mitch are going to go through all the games. Bates is going to give FTR Bates No Cap is going to give his game of the week play that he loves.
Mm-hmm.
Thurston.
I'm chiming in.
Okay.
Thurston's
All right.
chiming
if I
in.
don't like a pick, or if I like a pick. I'm
Trevor?
chiming in.
Introducing Thurston again, by the way. FTR Thurston's back. Or Steve, whatever you want to call him.
I like FTR Steve.
FTR Steve on all platforms.
Okay, on all platforms, FTR Steve. So let's run it up.
You ready to get into it?
Game 1. Yeah,
All
no,
right.
I'm ready.
Thursday, 8:20 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
First game of the NFL season. Cowboys at Bucks. Bucks are -8.5.
The only game I don't have a lot of comments for because it's Tampa Bay. You could give me Tampa Bay -12 and I would take it. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, so you think this game's just going to be a straight up blowout?
Yes, cakewalk for Tampa Bay.
You think they're not going to have a Super Bowl hangover?
No, not at all. These guys are...
So you don't even this is what I think. I think Dallas is going to keep it tight the entire game, and then the Bucks will be up by 7. They'll get a stop, and then they'll score with like 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, go up by 14.
Really? Okay.
Backdoor cover.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Well, if they go up 14, they backdoor cover -12. So, like I said, if they go up 4 points, I'm still taking them. They're way better. And who does Dallas have that we're saying can even compete?
Oh,
with Tampa Bay
their
right now?
offense can compete. Their defense cannot.
It was skill players.
Yeah, but they are missing Zach Martin too, their guard. So I'm also on the Bucks -8.5. Thurston, you got anything to chime in about?
Love Bucks.
Okay.
Shout
Love
out
Bucks.
to a Rocco legend, Nick Leverett. Do you remember him?
Nick Leverett, correct.
He made the 53-man roster from Rowan County.
Dog.
That's all I got.
Dog.
Shout out Nick Leverett, Rocco guy. So for that, -8, easy, and a half.
All right. This is personally, what I think the game of the week is going to be Steelers at Bills. Bills minus 6.5.
Bills Mafia is all the way TF back. I don't know for how many games. I don't know how many games the NFL season is going to allow this shit, but it's going to be bonkers. And Josh Allen, not Ellen, but much like Ellen, he's back. So I got Bills.
I'm also on the Bills. I just think they got a sour taste in their mouth, and I think they want it this year terribly.
I think the Steelers are going to have a very disappointing year.
Yeah.
Big Ben's last season is going to be one to forget about.
Possibly Mike Tomlin's last.
Some would say.
Because, I mean, if you bring in a new quarterback in there, like say have a terrible year, then you're almost guaranteeing them 3 more years just to see if that quarterback works out.
People slander Mike Tomlin, though, but when you look at his career, is it his last year there?
No, I don't know. But it's kind of like the Ron Rivera in Carolina situation. Like, it's just time to part ways. You know what I mean? One of those situations.
Yeah. No. Okay.
But I'm also on Bills.
Okay. Bills.
Jets, Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Panthers are -5. It opened at -3.
The line is going up. I'm worried about our offensive line versus the Jets' defensive line.
Okay.
We got way more skill players. We should beat the absolute damn brakes off of them.
Right.
It's Dick Hammer III, his revenge tour.
Right.
At his house. But I will say this. Don't be surprised if it's close until late in the third quarter.
Okay.
Because I think our defense is going to have a lot of stupid mistakes at the beginning.
Yeah.
We're young as hell, a lot of penalties.
And we still can't tackle.
Yes, and we cannot tackle whatsoever. So don't be surprised if it's close. But give me the Panthers because of Dick Hammer.
All right, I'm taking the Jets +5. I think we win by a field goal.
You're a scumbag. Week 1, and you're going against the Panthers.
I think they win. By a field goal.
I think people are sleeping on this game. Expect big plays. I think there's going to be some cool plays in this game. Yes, expect
44
big plays.
44.
Mm-hmm. A lot of pass interference, a lot of missed tackles. Over. Hammer the over. Give me the Panthers. Robbie Anderson's probably going to have a good quote after the game.
This game, the next game, Jags at Texans. This is a game that I kind of want to, I want to watch. I want to see what happens in this game. Trevor Lawrence versus Tyrod Taylor. Jaguars are -3.
This is a game I thought we'd be on the same page on because I felt like I was thinking like you.
Okay.
Give me the Texans.
Yeah, I also have the Texans.
Where is Romeo?
I have no clue. No clue.
I don't care if he's even on the sideline. This is a Romeo Crennel game. The Texans are going to win. And people forget Tyrod has something to prove since he got his lung punctured.
I mean, he got bounced out of Cleveland for Baker Mayfield. Got bounced out of
He's won
LA
a starting job
Justin
everywhere.
Herbert. Yeah.
He can't be bad.
Right. I just think veteran quarterback versus Trevor Lawrence. Urban Meyer's first game as NFL head coach. I don't know why. I think the line should be even, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Texans should be getting points at home.
Expect a big running game from the Texans, and I have no idea who it's going to be from.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say on it.
All right. Next game. I think this is Bates no caps game of the week.
Is this your game of the week, Bates?
Cardinals versus Titans. Titans are -3.
Yeah, this is going to be my game of the week. Down to it, it's going to be a close game. Teaser all the way.
So this is your teaser all the way. Explain to the people what the teaser all the way is.
IYK.
IYK. Fair
That's
enough.
fine.
If
That's
you don't
fine.
know
If you
the
don't
teaser
know,
all
just
the way,
DM us and Bates no cap will respond to you.
You just got Mike Pence again.
Did I?
Yes. Big time.
The thing is, I was wearing the same hat the last time that it happened.
Trevor, was the camera on him? Son of a bitch.
Thank God. What do you like in this game, Mitch?
Give me the Titans. I'm scared. It's at Tennessee. 2021, right now, I'm looking, and I'm heavy favorites on the home teams week 1.
Yeah.
Just because, hell yeah, it's going to be hype. I think Tennessee gets rowdy. Give me the Titans. Derrick Henry.
Oh, bless me. I'm also on the Titans -3. I think it's going to be a close game, though.
Not a big game from Julio, though. I do not expect a big game from Julio.
I expect a big game from Kyler running around with his hair on fire. I expect a big game from D-Hop, Nuke. Next game, Chargers at the football team, and this is a pick 'em.
Backing it up, you expect a big game from JJ?
No,
Okay.
washed up.
Okay. JJ washed.
I had to go back up and see who was playing again. I was locked in on Chargers football team.
JJ, if the battery's there, he has 0 watts.
Right.
Okay.
Chargers at football team. It's a pick 'em.
Yeah. And just guess who I'm going with.
I think you're going to the football team.
Yeah, absolutely going with the football team. Ryan Fitzmagic shows up in Washington, and I pick the football team more often than not. I think their defensive line is disgusting.
They are.
And Los Angeles has a new offensive coordinator. So Justin Herbert's my fantasy quarterback in almost every league. Therefore, I think he's going to have a terrible game. Give me the football team.
I think Washington, I think they're good. But I have the Chargers winning this game.
Did you know that the Chargers offensive coordinator's last name was Lombardi?
No, I did not.
Yeah, so that's something right there.
But the thing is, I could see this final score being 16-13.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like just something random.
Justin Herbert's my quarterback crush this year, by the way.
Okay. Next game, Battle of the Birds. Eagles at Falcons. Falcons are -3.
I did this one to piss you off. Give me the Eagles.
Okay, I'm on the Falcons.
This will be the game, and I have no other reason other than I had like a vision. I was going to wake up, Get Up was going to be on the television, and they were going to be overhyping Jalen Hurts. That's exactly what's going to happen. The Falcons suck at home half the time.
And the thing is, the Falcons been hearing all offseason how they aren't going to be good all year. So I mean, I think they come out with a little fire underneath them.
Give me the Eagles just because.
Okay.
I don't think the Falcons are good. I'm going Eagles.
All right. Calvin Ridley will be a top.
I hope Kyle
almost
Pitts
at-
gets some
almost
damn
at
touches.
3. He's gonna be a top 5 receiver this year, Calvin Ridley. Next game, Seahawks at Colts. Seahawks are -2.5 on the road.
And the line started at +2.5. So some would say, somebody knows something. Go ahead and give me your pick first. Because
Seahawks -2.5.
Okay. I put down that this was going to be a game time decision. I want to see where my emotions led me, and I'm going to go Seahawks -2.5 as well. And strictly because the line was +2.5, and I'm not going against that.
Okay. Next game, Vikings at Bengals. Vikings are -3.
Give me the Bengals to cover, but give me the Vikings to win this game very, very close.
I think the Vikings run away with it.
Sloppy game. Kirk Cousins almost blows it. Vikings win. Bengals cover.
I think Dalvin Cook runs for 300 yards.
And now he just might do that.
Not 300, but you know what I mean. I think he has a hell of a game.
No, I was with you. He might.
Okay, yeah. Next game, this is the last one of the 1 o'clock games. 49ers at Lions. 49ers are -7.5.
Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. The Detroit Lions are god awful.
Oh, I know.
Give me the San Francisco 49ers. I don't care if it goes up to 12, as I said, in the Tampa Bay game. Two quarterback system?
Going back to last game, did you say you were on the Bengals? +3?
I am.
Okay.
But Vikings to win.
I'm just making sure I know which ones to watch out for on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm watching.
Remember that I said sloppy game. Kirk Cousins almost blows it. They still win.
But yeah, I agree with you about the 49ers. Don't overthink it.
Yep.
Defense is still there. And who knows? Do we know who's starting? Is it Jimmy G?
I think it's Jimmy G. I hope it's Jimmy G.
Okay. 4:25 game. Browns at Chiefs. Chiefs are -6.
So many things can go so many ways in this game. And no matter what, it will make sense in my head. If the Browns have a statement game, it'll make sense.
Yep.
If the Chiefs come back after getting their ass whooped in the Super Bowl,
Yep.
it'll make sense. But I'm not going to go against Andy Reid. Give me the Chiefs.
I'm going to take the Browns +6.
And I understand that because I said it could go either way. So let's just take some points.
I'd rather get free points.
And I'm doing the same bullshit I did last year, but I'm going to ride the Chiefs until the wheels fall off. I'd rather lose with the Chiefs than win with anyone else.
Okay. That hurt last playoffs, though, didn't it?
Yep.
Next game.
Can't believe I'm here doing it again.
Next game. Dolphins at Patriots. Patriots are -3. Battle of the Alabama quarterbacks.
It is. And some would say that this is Miami's, like a really good chance for Miami to go up to New England and beat the Patriots in Foxborough.
Correct.
But super boring game. Mac Jones doesn't do a lot. Patriots win. Patriots cover.
Hey, I'm going to go ahead and bring it out. Mitch.
No, I'm fine with that.
Sprinkle it. Money line. Dolphins win this game outright.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you're going to take Dolphins money line. Don't even take them plus the points.
They win this game outright. Tua, I think, has a great year. And I think their defense, I'm a Brian Flores believer, too. This is also Brian Flores versus Belichick. So
This is Bill Belichick's first game since Tom Brady won a ring without him.
fair. We never say anything about the Cam stuff. Do you want to say anything about Cam? Should he be on the team right now?
Trevor, can you put a clip in here? He'll be back.
Okay. Last 425 game. Broncos at Giants. Broncos are -3 with Teddy B under center.
Mm-hmm. And you know what Teddy B is the king of?
Covering.
The king of covering. So give me the damn Broncos.
Give me the Giants +3.
Saquon on limited reps, correct?
Correct.
And Teddy feeling good. Jerry.
I'm a Daniel Jones believer.
I think we might see a little Teddy Judy.
Teddy Judy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll think of something better.
Okay. Yeah. Brainstorm that one.
Yeah.
Dang. We're just the 425 games. We are on. You're on all favorites. I'm on all dogs.
Mm-hmm.
How many favorites do you have right now?
I have 3 dogs total. That's just because there's
You
so
have
many
Texans.
home favorites.
You have Texans. You have who else? Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Oh no, whoever the Falcons plays. Eagles. Okay. The Sunday night game. Don't know why this is the Sunday night game. Bears at Rams. Rams are -7.5.
I hate it. I hate it.
Okay.
But give me the Bears plus the points.
I'm taking the Rams -7.5.
No real reason why I'm taking this one.
Okay.
And it was circled. You can look at it. It wasn't because you were ragging me on not having dogs. But Matt Stafford, phony. I'm just trying to make a headline for this. Give me the Bears plus the points just to flip with you and maybe get a win over you.
Okay. Oh, I lied about the last of the 420 games on me. Packers at Saints. Packers are -4.
Word on the street is there will be no signing of Mr. Adams prior to the game.
Okay.
That's it. So give me the Saints. Give me the worst team in the NFC South.
Am I about to go against Jameis?
I just pulled a Uno reverse, by the way. I totally had Packers, and I don't know why that news made me say, no way.
Give me Jameis plus the points.
I think James has a statement game.
Mm-hmm.
First
Give me
game back
Jameis
of
plus
year.
the points.
You know
Jameis
what?
can see now.
This is the first flip. Give me Jameis plus the points as well. Wait, no, sorry. Give me the Packers. This is that. I just duked myself. Give me the Packers.
All right.
Randall Cobb, touchdown.
Okay. Greg Jennings too.
Yes.
Okay.
What about Darren Roman Harper? Pick? Saints?
Darren Sharper,
Roman Harper.
hardest hitting safety in the league.
Which one played for the Saints?
Fuck you, Gumby. You know what video I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Which flag?
It's on me. That's on me.
Mhm.
Is that a
We're
strike?
calling that- Yeah, that's a strike.
One strike.
So I'm already 0-1 on the year.
Yes.
Split.
Give me the Packers to end it.
All right, Monday night game. Ravens at Raiders. Ravens are -4.5.
Give me the Ravens.
I'm also on the Ravens.
I was anti Lamar Jackson last year, so I am choosing to be pro Lamar.
I'm just not a Derek
Lamar,
Carr
I say
fan.
it, the less I like it.
I'm just not a Derek Carr fan in the slightest.
Is Cam Newton better than Derek Carr?
Cam
Could
Newton.
he
I don't know.
come in and start
Derek Carr can sling it though. He does have a rifle on him.
doesn't win games.
No, yeah, but he has a rifle. Cam does not. All right. Any other takeaways? Let's see how many games we're going against each other in.
I had a good name. Thurston, you can give me a strike for this, and we can also cut this out since I'm throwing it at the end. I had a good name for the game in Jacksonville with the Packers that we're just talking about. Are you ready?
Yeah.
The Hurricane Ida Bowl. That's it.
1, 2, 3,
Why would it be a strike?
5, 6.
I just didn't know if we were allowed to say
We
that.
are against each other in 8 of the games.
So this is going to be a big week.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna be
Somebody's gonna take a lead.
Yep.
So we're against each other in literally half of the games.
Yep.
Somebody's going to be out to a big lead, and it ain't going to be Mitchum.
It ain't.
Oh.
Why did we silently leave? Was I supposed to outro that?
All right. He's back. FTR SMITTY. Go ahead and tell everybody how your week one went.
Week 1 treated us nice. We went 6-3 on straight plays, 0-2 on the parlays. They both went 2 for 3, so that hurts bad. But close to a monster week. But we'll take plus 3.5 units, and head to week 2.
There.
For reference,
Okay.
before we get into it, 2 things. I was down bad last week, so if anyone trusts me in college football, no longer do that. And the second thing I want to say is I retract my suicide if Notre Dame loses to Cincinnati, because Notre Dame is not who I thought they were. That's all for now. I'm not taking Indiana away. I think I might do the switch to Indiana, but we'll see. I know they got clobbered. It is
I
what
was
it
gonna
is.
say, that's bold. I mean, 34-6?
Yeah.
They even scored an offensive touchdown. They looking like Clemson.
Some would say Cincinnati could be overlooking Indiana at that point. We'll see, though.
The thing is, I forgot that your guy is the DC now at Notre Dame.
Yeah, Freeman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was they more than doubled his salary, but I know he was looking for head coaching opportunities. So, I mean, this would have been his last year with the program anyway, no matter what, most likely. So that's all right.
All right, dude. Let's go ahead and get into it. First game, we're going to go through probably 3 big games that I got my eye on. Oregon, Ohio State. Lions
Yes.
minus 14.5, total 63.5. What do you think?
So yeah, I mean, this is probably the biggest game of the week. This is pretty shitty lineup with a lot of the blue bloods of college football playing FCS opponents this week. I think at 14.5, that's a pretty interesting number. Definitely a number that Ohio State can certainly cover, especially with the home opener. I'd probably wait until closer to game time to see if this can drop to 14, hoping that Kayvon Thibodeau does indeed play. The best defensive player in the country, I think, will definitely swing this at least a half point, if not a full point. And
Overall pick, too.
what's that?
Probably number 1 overall pick.
Right. I mean, unless a quarterback needy team is up there, certainly if a team like the Bengals or I don't know, the Bengals are picking number 1, expect Kayvon Thibodeau to probably be that number 1 guy. So, I mean, with his injury status being up in the air, I don't think you're going to really get much benefit playing it right now at 14.5. I mean, at worst, it closes at 15.5, but there's really that number difference is not very significant. So I would wait, and if it gets to below 14, definitely like Ohio State to cover by 2 touchdowns at home.
What'd you think about C.J. Stroud's first start?
Didn't really pass the eye test as much as you'd have hoped. But freshman quarterback starting his first game on the road in front of 60,000 people. I mean, it's not the easiest position to be in. Obviously had a couple big hitters there. stats got inflated a little bit there with a lot of yak, but when you got Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave to throw to, that's going to happen more often than not. Oregon, I don't know if you guys watched the game against Fresno. They had 2 touchdowns, basically gift wrapped to them. One of them was actually off a strip sack from Kayvon. Fresno fumbled the ball inside their own 10, which then led to 2 Oregon touchdowns. So pretty much spotted them up 14-0 there in the first quarter, and then Oregon was only able to escape with a 31-24 victory. So you'd have liked to have seen more from the Ducks for sure.
Yeah. Moving on to the next game. This is game day, Iowa State. The Cy-Hawk Trophy, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not familiar with the trophy name, but
I figured you were a Midwest guy, so you would know it.
yeah, no, I'm not too familiar with the trophy names here.
The line, Iowa State -4.5, over under 46.
So I think honestly at 46 in college football, it's almost hard to go under numbers such as that because the clock stops all the time on first downs, unlike the NFL, and 46 is such an easy number to get in this game now.
Yeah.
With Brock Purdy, he's a very solid quarterback. I know Iowa's defense is good, but I think, Iowa State's offense didn't get out to the start they wanted to against Northern Iowa.
Iowa was tough, though, too. They had 21 out of 22 guys come back.
Right. They're not – out of the FCS schools, they're no slouch. So between Brock Purdy and Breece Hall, obviously Iowa, they did score 34 points, if I'm not mistaken, against Indiana. 2 of them were pick sixes, but still nonetheless, that's 3 offensive touchdowns they were able to put up. So I think 46 should be able to go over pretty comfortably. And if it were on my card and I had to take the game, I would take I think I would take Iowa on a money line on the plus money.
Really? I've been seeing a lot of people on Iowa, which makes me love Iowa State even more. You guys don't
They're infamous.
Love
slow
going
start.
against people.
Okay.
Just to feel like I'm smarter.
Right.
And if it doesn't work out, it's like, well, that's what was supposed to happen.
Yeah. That's fair.
It's not on my card, so I'm not putting it as an official play, but I think, Iowa State, they definitely an infamous slow starting team. And yeah, I think Iowa knows that, the Big Ten could be potentially open this year, especially with Wisconsin losing, that they're, obviously, them losing this game wouldn't impact their chances at getting the Big Ten title game. But if you can be in the Big Ten title game at 11-1, you have a real chance at crashing the Final Four.
2 more games that caught my eye when I first looked at all the games. Texas, Arkansas. Texas coming off. They were on upset alert last week. A bunch of people said Raging Cajuns can do it. And Arkansas, Sam Pittman, they're going to be fired up night game with a top 15 opponent coming in.
That was definitely a popular upset pick last week. A lot of people had the Raging Cajuns pegged as the number 2 G5 team in the country, only behind obviously the Cincinnati Bearcats, but they look good. Sarkisian was able to keep the defense rolling there. 38-18 win. Anytime you can hold under 21 points, you expect to win, especially at home. Going against Arkansas, the whole Texas is back thing is definitely an extra motivation, and I think it really hurts Texas more than it helps them. I would expect Texas to go in there and win, but I don't think Arkansas is just going to roll over. So I would take what is a 6-point cover, 6.5. Yeah, you might as well just buy it up to get to that 7 number then and see if they can keep it within 1 score.
Yeah, there ain't nothing like a home dog on a Saturday night.
On a night game.
Yeah.
Especially with the big brand of Texas. Again, them saying
biggest game of
back. Who does that help? Like, you saw Ellinger do it and then just kind of watch his fucking career wash away. And it's like, who does that help?
Right. The last game that caught my eye, Mitch, I don't know if you have any that caught your eye. The last game for me, App State at Miami.
Yeah, that was I was very shocked to see Miami's offense just not be able to do a lick against Alabama. I thought Derek King was one of the better quarterbacks in the country, and he's coming off an ACL injury, and it's hard to tell whether or not he's 100%. Obviously, going against Alabama is quite the task week one. But in games like that, Miami being at home, I don't think App State really looked too impressive against ECU. And with the quarterback play, Derek King to Chase Bryce, Derek King is, even if 85% healthy, light years better than Chase Bryce, and I would take Miami to cover the 9 points.
That's how I feel too. I think they are going to send the house at Chase Bryce, and he can't move.
Especially with how the ACC's whole week played out.
Yeah.
Miami got clobbered. NC lost. Clemson can't score a touchdown. It's just the whole conference. I mean, shit, Pitt gave up a touchdown to UMass.
Yeah.
So
the worst team in FBS.
Right. So I think
well, not the worst.
Miami, they take it for what it is. Obviously they weren't expected to win the game, but maybe their window of winning the ACC isn't out. And again, non-conference game, so it doesn't impact their chances of getting there, but a get-right game where they could easily come out and blow the doors off 21+.
You got any games?
I've got one game.
Okay.
Well, just give me your pick, not too in depth, on the Texas A&M Colorado game, and then I have one more.
It's what, 17?
It is.
And it's in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
I would honestly, I haven't looked too much into it, but I'd probably take Colorado plus the points. Haynes King threw 3 picks to the Mac's worst defense from last year in Kent State. And, you can only put up 10 points in the first half against Kent State. That's pretty concerning. So I know they ended up with 41, but that's concerning.
True. My last one, and my reason being, I'm not sure when we're going to drop this, hopefully Friday, but I have a good amount of friends that at the end of a Saturday night, you need something at the very end if you're down bad. A little 10:30 action, a little Pac-12 action. Stanford, USC. USC minus 17. Another minus 17. Who you got?
Is it at SC?
Yeah.
I faded Stanford.
This could save a man's life. If he listens to this podcast, this pick could save a man's life.
I faded Stanford week one. They were getting 2.5 in a neutral site game against Kansas State, and Kansas State was able to hand them 24-7. I believe they were up 24-0 at one point. So without knowing too much about it, I would take USC to cover the 17.
You saw Stanford last week. They were the slowest, in between each play. It took them 27 seconds to run a play. That was the average.
Wow, what a stat!
And they were down the whole game too.
Right. I want to say Kansas State was up 14-0 at half.
Yeah.
Bold strategy by David Shaw there. He's a lifetimer there, though. They'll never fire him.
Yeah, no. Ready for your card or what?
Yeah, I got 5 of them here, so let's go through them. So the first one we'll be playing a 1-unit play. We're going to head to New York. We're going to take Rutgers money line on the road. They'll be laying minus 130 juice. It's a Rutgers team that absolutely blew the doors off Temple week one. I know it's Temple, so it's not saying a ton, but Greg Schiano just knows what he's doing with Rutgers football. I think they'll shortly be back as one of the better teams in the Big Ten. You just got to give them probably 2 or 3 more seasons. Rutgers is 5-0 against the spread in their past 5 on the road. And Schiano, dating back to his previous stint with Rutgers, has won 18 of 21 non-conference games. So I expect them to be able to go out there and get another win against a lowly Syracuse team.
I got no problem with that at all. This is Dino Babers last year there.
No doubt. No doubt. Then I believe this is a 3:30 start. We're going to go to the Buffalo-Nebraska game where we're going to take Buffalo plus the points. I would suggest getting it at 14. And Buffalo, an absolute blew the doors off FCS Wagner this past week, and where you can't really go much off that, I just don't trust Adrian Martinez and Scott Frost to be able to beat really anybody by more than 2 scores at this point. I mean, you would think the guy that coached a Heisman Trophy winner in Marcus Mariota and would have been Heisman finalist without injury in Mackenzie Milton at UCF, you would think Scott Frost would be able to look at Adrian Martinez and say, wow, this guy sucks ass. But for some reason, he's going to be a 4-year starter, and he just can't pull the plug on him. So I just can't trust them to beat anybody by more than 2 scores at this point, and I'll gladly take Buffalo plus 14.
Buffalo's trendy this week.
Yeah, I mean, they can control their own on the line of scrimmage and run the ball. So, if the clock ticks, that only helps a team that's laying 14. So,
is Buffalo trendy or is Nebraska the opposite of trendy?
Nebraska's the opposite of trendy.
yeah, fade Nebraska until proven otherwise.
I'm on that.
So that's all. That'll also be a one unit play, and then the third play here will be my last 1 unit play, and this will be probably the laziest pick I make all season. It's Temple minus 6.5 at Akron. I don't give a shit if you're playing less than 7 points against Akron. I will take you, and I don't care if you just got the doors blown off you by Rutgers. I don't give a shit. If you're laying less than 7 against Akron, I'll take you.
So same thing with Nebraska, just fade Akron.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, from the hometown of Akron, they're 3-16 in their last 19 against the spread. I mean, they just have no business being anything less than 1 score. Just no business.
I gotta shout out my boy that plays at Akron though, Brandon Bischoff, plays middle linebacker.
Brandon Bischoff, best of luck to you.
Had to give him a shout out.
All right. And then moving into my 2-unit play here, we're going to take Notre Dame first half minus 8.5 at home against Toledo.
Love it. Love it.
I think this – I mean – so you're at home, and Notre Dame definitely knows how to win at home. I was actually impressed with Jack Cohn. I thought he was kind of just a game manager scrub, and he goes out there and throws for over 350 yards and 4 touchdowns. And that was without Kyron Williams really producing it.
Yeah.
And Kyron Williams is seen as a top 3 running back in the country, and he was only held to less than 3 yards a carry, and I just don't see that being able to happen again. Another thing to look out for in this is that Toledo's 2 best defensive players, one safety Tyson Anderson's out with injury, and their best defensive lineman is out for the first half as he was suspended in the second half of last game for targeting. So I think Notre Dame will be able to get out there, control the line of scrimmage, and easily be up 10 at half here.
And they got that little fire in them.
Statement game, escaped. Was looking like a real choke job was on the horizon there. Thank God for them that Mike Norvell iced his own kicker. But, take it for what it is.
You said you got one more?
One more. It's the biggest one of the week. 3 used right here. This is seen some reverse line movement, actually. I put it in on right as I saw it on Monday at
I already know what it is.
At minus 5.5, but we're going to take the Liberty Flames. They're at now minus 4 at Troy, and I just don't get this at all. Liberty returned 20 out of 22 starters, blew the doors off as expected against FCS Campbell. number one quarterback in the country, and I'm not hearing anyone else say anything other than that. Malik Willis, without a doubt, better than Sam Howell, better than Spencer Rattler, better than your team's quarterback. And so, yeah, anytime – I mean, I think they've covered like 8 straight going back to last season. I think they're absolutely the second-best G5 team, proven better than Coastal as they beat Coastal in the bowl game last year. And, yeah, I don't see why they're not ranked. And I think they'll go into Troy, and they'll definitely handle business by winning definitely by more than 7 points.
I love it. It's a very religious card. You have Notre Dame.
Liberty, I know.
You got God on your side this week.
You got God on my side, which is bold for the one time a year churchgoer. So I'm not a Wednesday and Sunday guy. I'm a Easter Sunday only.
Easter, okay, that's fair.
How many units was the last one?
Just yeah.
3.
3.
Yep, bet to win 3.
I love this score. I like this card.
No,
I actually enjoy this card a lot.
Get this card in. Get it in. And hey.
Anything else you want to plug before we get out of here or what?
No, I think that's what I got. So if if we can go 4-1 on that, you maybe 3-2, hopefully 5-0. Obviously, fingers crossed. We'll get that USC 10:30 playing.
Yeah, just for shits and gig, icing on the cake.
Right.
FTR SMITTY, thank you for blessing us.
You guys. We'll see you week 3. Good luck, and please play responsibly.
Of course.
All right, brother.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
See it.
You always open up 3 bobs.
We good.
All right. 3 bobs in a while. This week, things people say at sporting events.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Could be
any sporting event.
Any sporting event.
Even a cockfight.
Yep.
No strike. I looked at
even a dog fight. Football's back. Michael Vick.
Cockfights, South Carolina. Let's go. All right. Shit people say. And this week it's a 5-some.
Yeah. Yep. All right. We ready?
I'm holding my mic, so I gotta.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Bates is a
Bates is last.
Rock.
We all got to look at Dill. Everybody look at Dill.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You're out.
Wow.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Tie. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
So Dill's first, and me and Trev go for second and third.
Yeah.
Good audio pod right here. All right. So Dill's first.
Trev's second. You're third. Thurston's fourth. Bates is last.
Yep.
How many times are we gonna forget this order?
Very many.
Dang, I got 1-1. I'm taking yours. You said it at the Panthers game.
What was that?
Your buddy's beside you. He just ran out of beverage, and he says, "You want to go get a beer?" And you say, "After this drive."
After this drive.
So after this drive is off the board.
You can use after this drive in any context too.
Right.
Like, hey, we're getting our ass whooped. You ready to leave? After this drive. Let's see what happens right here. Good pick. All right, Trevor.
All right, my first one is going to be I'd like to apologize and Castellanos with the home run.
Okay.
I like
Fair
that
enough.
one. I like that one.
Damn. Well, this one's really going to be shitty for all of you, but I'm just taking a good standard boo. So boo.
Okay.
I love a guy, especially referencing back to the Panthers game, our much-known rivalry with Joe Thornton, the punter.
Right.
For the Carolina Panthers, who is the starting punter.
I'm going to be booing at the TV on Sunday.
You love a good solo boo in the crowd.
Also, it's when somebody solo boos, everybody turns around to see what that guy's doing.
Yeah, and not a quiet boo either.
No.
The pick I am taking is a yell.
Solo boo?
A solo yell boo.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna take third strikes at a baseball game.
Third strikes.
Like obviously
That
they
is
want
good.
third strikes, so why are we telling them that?
Third strikes. Very underrated.
You got 2, Bates.
All right, so my first one, it's a little personal, but I feel like a lot of people have been here before. And I know one person has because we've been here at a Legion baseball game before.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite thing to say and to be said to at a game in general is when is the 50-50 drawing.
Okay. Damn it. I thought you were gonna say, and the winner for the tonight's 50-50 is.
All right, I like that one.
All right, back to me.
No, Bates has
I got
another one.
another.
Oh yeah.
My second is, and it should have gone in the first round, get in the hole.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
good one.
But like all by yourself, a nice deep in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I can get on board with that.
I like it. All right, I'm gonna go to UFC. It's kind of been a trend the past 2 years, but a good old twist his dick. That
Okay.
might give me a strike, but
Grab his dick and twist it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But only at a UFC. event.
Okay. No, yeah. I'm guilty. Guilty. Mitch.
All right. So Trevor did a commentator. Can I take the guy at the stadium, an announcer?
Yeah.
I can.
Like a PA announcer?
So you know what I'm taking. It's third down. Come on, Panthers fans.
All right, mine are just dudes throwing cheddar.
Dude's throwing cheddar.
Just
Okay.
a shirt.
He's just bringing it.
That is good because also when you're at a baseball game and you hear somebody else say that you're not with, it's like, okay, this guy gets it a little bit. You know what I
Yes.
mean? I got round out my bobs. You almost said it, like not as a pick, but you almost said it. Let's beat the traffic.
Let's beat the traffic. Yep. After this drive.
Let's beat the traffic. And then my third one, I'm going to piggyback off Trevor using a commentator. Last year when Dak got hurt, Tony Romo,
Yeah.
at this point you just got to hope it's a cramp, Jim. When he twisted his leg.
Not good.
Not laughing at Dak twisting his leg, but laughing at Tony Romo.
We're not doctors, but confirmed not a cramp.
Not a cramp.
Not a cramp.
In the slightest.
All right. My last Bob, got to keep it baseball related, bro. Couldn't hit water if you fell off a
good
boat.
one. Okay.
Just that
Good
one
one.
asshole in the stands, you got to.
Good one.
Mine is golf related, and it's, well, at an event, I'm not going to use that actually, so this is an honorable mention. This is just when you're with your
Well,
buddies.
no, we're not at honorable mentions.
Okay, I'll save it. Get out of here. But when it's not even close to being out of the
Yes.
ballpark,
Yeah.
get out of here is
Get
my
outta
final
here,
Bob.
ball.
Yeah, get out of here, ball. And it's not even close.
All right, for my last Bob, I'm gonna go with when that parent in the stands says put their son in the entire game, and their son hasn't even touched the Devo practice squad.
Yeah.
That kills me. I love it though. It kind of cracks me up on the sideline.
Put 75 in.
Bates, round us out with your bobs and finish us off with your wow.
It's gonna be real simple. Any sort of curse word from the stand.
Cursing.
It says something about a guy who cares about it that much to
A
be
GD,
sitting
a
just
F.
around all
Yeah.
these people.
And just yells it with no
That one
regard
rip.
if there's children around.
Even
or
better if it's a middle school sporting event.
Right. Yeah.
Doesn't even look around afterwards.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your wow?
My wow. It's not specific to any group of people, but when anyone says,
Yep.
"How long is this game going to last?"
Okay. Okay.
And that's not a gender specific answer.
Not specific to anyone.
Correct. Oh
But-
yeah, not even gender. Who brought up gender? That was on me.
Thirst, you got a wow?
Yeah, I got a wow. How much is the beer? That's what I'm gonna go with.
I would-
When you go to a sporting event and you're asking how much something costs.
You know it's a lot.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but you already know that. So
Yeah.
Why are we asking?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't ask
Like I
that.
don't want to shoot you down.
Exactly.
Trev?
Just giving 110%. Like, I hate to hear that, bro. It's fucking annoying.
Or like a
do it.
play hard.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna give a
bro.
strike. I'm gonna give a strike. It's 2 cuss words.
Bro, I'm the producer. I can.
Facts. Hey, tell him, Trev. Mitch.
Also not gender specific, but when a fan thinks they're an offensive coordinator and they say, quit running it up the middle.
Okay.
Hate it.
I can help that. My wow is going to be, this could be baseball, this could be basketball, but the guy that stands up and is yelling, throw me a shirt. Like when they bring the shirt cannons out and he's overly aggressive about it.
Fajita guy.
Right. Or like he catches it over a kid. You know what I mean?
That
So
guy's
the
most
throw me
likely
the shirt.
to do
Throw me a shirt guy.
Throw me a shirt guy
He's a
is
salmon guy.
throw me a shirt guy is the get out of here guy. He's the throw strikes guy.
But those were our bombs.
Yeah,
Those are
exactly.
funny. Those
Yeah.
are funny.
But when a wow guy does the bobs,
Right.
it's no longer a bob.
Right.
That guy also drinks Fireball.
He does drink Fireball.
For fun. Not even to get house, just for fun.
Yeah, like Wednesday night, right after dinner, sit down, watch a couple of games with your shirt on that you got the last time somebody got scared of you.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I have no honorable mentions, but I feel like there are many.
Oh yeah.
I wrote one down. Oh, come on.
Oh come on.
I was gonna say
Come on.
anything like come on ref or come
Yeah.
on blue or anything like that.
There's so many that you have to like do it though. You can't just say the term.
Yeah.
Like you gotta do like the hit him, somebody get him.
Run. Anybody got anything else?
Sitting at the TV and just whoever your team is just throwing the ball all over the place and you just give the words, just run the football.
Right.
Would you just run the football?
Bob's, Texas A&M. It's Texas A&M, right? Baseball.
The ball one?
The ball, yeah.
Suck that Tiger DB.
Yep.
Oh, mine. The one that I was gonna use as a bob, but it wasn't sporting event related. It was just sport related. When you're playing golf, and the shot is most clearly out of bounds, and your buddy goes, "I think he'll be able to find that."
Right.
That's a bob sometimes when you need it, but sometimes a wow.
Another golf one that's a bob when you're watching on TV and you can hear it. Just somebody that yells mashed potatoes.
Yes.
Love that.
Or you're gonna love that.
Yeah. You're going to love that one,
You're
Brooksy.
gonna love that.
Anybody got anything else?
We didn't even. I'm surprised there was no mention of the guy at baseball games walking up and down with ice cold beer. Get your beer here.
Okay.
That's about it for me. Oh, one wow is the announcer when he says that there will no longer be alcohol served at the end of this
that's
inning.
a wow. Man, we folded on that
Yeah.
one. We folded on that one. That was a good one to end on.
Yep, and that was 3 bobs in a wow. Of
We posting this one?
yes, season 3.
Okay. New guys.
New guys.
We're a changed pod.
Yeah,
It's me.
yeah, you're leading into everything. Season 3.
All right. Let's round it out. OGT. As always, I have 2. My first one made the character test.
Good.
Congrats.
So,
So some would say that your character has been built.
right. Some would say. So, I'm back. Not stressed anymore.
You look good.
Oh, thank you.
You look good.
Thank you.
Talking to Mike Thurston, he said, for those at home, he said that they'll look good.
My second one is that we will hear Scott Hansen's voice on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It's been almost 365. No, not 365. 280 days. What do you think? How long do you think the football season is? How many days? It's
A lot.
16 weeks.
Too many.
What's 16 times 7?
I mean, look
Math,
at me.
math.
I look like I'm missing
It's
football.
more than 16 now.
Well, now it is, but last year it was 16 because he doesn't do the playoffs. So 16 times 7.
112 days.
112 days. What's 365 minus 112?
While you're doing that math, I'm going to do my one good thing. It's Scott Hansen related.
Okay.
My one good thing is that it is week 1 of Red Zone, and that means that Megan will do this thing where she's cool with it that day.
Right.
But week 2, she's like, oh, shit, this isn't every weekend
Yeah.
type of thing. So week 1, it's more like a holiday. So I'm excited for week 1.
253 days, by the way.
And now it's here.
Right. Trev?
Joe Rogan, he's alive and well. You know, he
beat it.
He got a little sick. Ate a bunch of horse dewormer,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you want to
Word
call
on
it.
the street is he ate, or he did a little bit, or he does do DMX, or not DMX,
Yeah.
rest in peace. But is that what it's called?
DMT?
DMT.
Big
Rest in peace,
DMT guy.
DMX.
Yeah.
He does DMT.
Yep.
Right.
Is it good for you?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Bates no cap?
So I had a birthday this past week, and for that I got my first Panthers jersey because I'm a verified Panthers fan now. And
What jersey?
All black C-Mac.
Okay.
Okay.
Very-
Christian McCaffrey.
Very original.
Mm-hmm.
My first one. I wanted a good one.
Right.
I didn't want one where the player was going to be gone like next year.
Yeah.
So
He
I had
might.
to think about that.
He might. We don't know.
No, yeah, we thought he was going to be gone this offseason to get Deshaun.
I want a polo, whatever polo Joe Brady wears,
Okay.
instead of getting a jersey this year.
Speaking of, is he about gone? Is he going to be gone after this
I
year?
don't know, but if you start wearing that polo, people are like, is that just a Panthers polo? You say, no, this is my Joe Brady
Right.
jersey.
Okay.
Thurston.
One good thing, Catawba won. Seen all the 1-0 posts, but in week 11, if you're 1-10, post that too.
Theoretically, if the season ended today, we could claim a national championship.
We could
Yes.
undefeated.
Yeah.
So proud of them for that. Ken Avent balled out. Jesus.
Baller.
2-1. First touchdown of the season for
People are
Catawba.
asking, are we as good as the back-to-back Tangerine Bowl champs?
Honestly, I don't know. Those guys might line up today and beat us.
Legit leather helmets.
Yeah. Those guys hit hard.
Jim Tomsula is coaching.
That's
Oh,
the
gosh, that's a loss for us. That is a loss.
he played with Barry. What Jim Tomsula was there when my dad was there.
Really?
Was he
My
just
dad-
crazy?
Yeah, he
Is that
said
what
he
it is?
had real loose forehead skin. So every practice, when they had 2 days, like his helmet would always be hitting him, so his face mask would hit his nose would break open every day.
Oh, my God.
Wow. And he didn't care, dude.
That's
No,
just
he
that's
broke
a
that
football
shit
guy.
open on purpose.
Yeah, that's a football guy.
We need more I want to see some noses with some blood on it this week. J.J.
Okay.
Watt style.
I wouldn't mind seeing a fight.
I do want to see a fight, and I want to see it in the Jacksonville-Houston game.
Oh, another good thing. Fans are back.
Yeah, that's what every single
that-
one of my picks were.
Yeah. Fans
We're
are
pro
back.
fans. We don't know how much longer it's going to happen. Let's enjoy it while we can.
Right.
Oh, speaking of fans, another good thing for me, 2 concerts in 2 weekends.
2
There you
concerts.
go.
season's
Wait, what's the
big.
what's the second one you're going to?
Dirks.
I'm going to be there.
I'm going to be there.
I'm gonna be there.
That's why I'm
What?
there.
Yeah.
Wow, look at us. Look at us.
I will
It's not
be
a
I will be
concert I would go to
designated
by
driving
myself.
at Dirks. No, I actually am. I am.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay. I'm gonna end it on
we
that
see
one.
we see whose brain is where for football the very next day.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
that just about does it. T-shirts coming very soon, and I mean it.
Look for it on Amazon here soon.
Don't listen to that part. We're not sure. We're figuring out. We're figuring out the wrinkles.
My first one today.
Trev, maybe like.
Subs, dude. You know what? Leave a thumbs down. Fuck
Yeah.
it, bro.
Yeah. Leave a thumbs down on this video.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Do it.
Fade our picks. I don't
Yep.
care.
Nah.
Trevor, cue the music.
Yep.
Love you guys.
Fuck.